Let's go.
Hello travelers, welcome to my Traveling Down the West Coast series where I take you from all the way to Seattle down to San Francisco. Now Seattle, when we landed I was so tired I completely forgot to film, but all we really did was go see the Space Needle from a viewpoint. If you want to have dinner inside the Space Needle, you're gonna need a reservation like months prior. And we had some halal guys, then we were on our way because it is a long ride all the way up from Seattle down to San Francisco. So we got started. We had a hotel reservation near Mount Rainier, which is also in Washington near Tacoma. So we went there. Now Mount Rainier, it completely slipped my mind to record. Don't worry, that's just 2 days. This is day 3. We have another 5 days, so you guys get to be along. So you guys, sorry, my ring keeps getting stuck in my pocket. So you guys get to tag along with us for another 5 days. All right, so Mount Rainier. It was so foggy, we could not actually see the mountain, and Paradise was closed because it was so foggy. You couldn't even see 10 feet in front of you. It was so dangerous. So we didn't do Paradise, we didn't get to see the top of Mount Rainier, but we did do Narada Falls and we did do Nisqually River. Nisqually River, we went all the way down. We got really nice shots. There is a log that I kind of almost tight-roped on. Got nice shots of that. Then if you keep going forward into the park, you're going to stop at a bridge, and that bridge has the absolute best shots you'll get. Then we went all the way up to Narada Falls. Narada Falls, here's the thing, you guys are gonna want sneakers, and if you guys wanna go all the way down to get the absolute best picture, you guys are definitely going to want to have a coat or a raincoat of some sort, because it's probably a good 20 to 30 degrees colder all the way down at the falls than it is up here. I'll grab some clips of Mount Rainier off of my Instagram. They'll be vertical instead of horizontal, so I apologize for that in advance. Here's Mount Rainier. That's all you guys missed. Not a lot, no worries. I can always catch you guys up to speed if I forget to record. Now we're in Oregon now, Fort Stevens State Park. We are at the shipwreck of Peter Iredale. It's a really nice picture spot. It's not gonna seem like a lot when you're coming from that beach point over there, but once you come, make sure to go to the right. And it truly does look like a shipwreck. Nice picture spot. We're gonna take a few pictures, maybe even fly the drone, so there might be drone footage, and get out of here. So we just came to Cannon Beach from a town called Seaside in Oregon. Seaside, I absolutely love it. It's like those little quaint downtowns that all the coastal cities in the east actually have. It really reminded me of one back in Maine, I believe, when we did the entire East Coast. But I absolutely love that little downtown. I would highly encourage you guys, say hello to Beebs. I would highly encourage you guys to leave at least one day for Seaside. I absolutely do love that place. You go to the beach, you can explore the downtown. I think it might even take an entire day just to explore the downtown. If you want to do both in one day, sure, go for it. That'd be kind of adventurous, but definitely do the downtown before the beach, because after the beach, you're obviously going to be exhausted. Now, we are here at Cannon Beach, and in Cannon Beach, Oregon, that's also the name of the city. That right there is Haystack Rock. If any of you guys have seen the show Broadchurch, this entire place is complete Broadchurch vibes. If you have not seen the show called Broadchurch. I highly recommend it. David Tennant is in it, which is how you know it is just amazing. Next stop, Nia Kahniat. Look, it's not too far from the beach. It's maybe like 20, 30, 45 minutes, somewhere around there. But I do love the way it shows the entire shoreline. It's a very nice picture spot. There are a lot of other outlooks and trails and places you can stop along the way, but we stopped a lot of those. It just looked like the other places we'd been. But this is a very nice picture spot. This is the one we stopped at. So if you want to stay here, keep that in mind. I'll give you guys a 360. We have made it to the Cape Meares, as I was saying, we've made it to the Cape Meares Lighthouse. It's probably an hour drive from that viewpoint I just showed you guys. No restroom facilities, so stop at the bathroom in the little town before if you want to go. There's like a pretty little, almost sign, monument, statue type thing over there to take a picture with. We are taking the 0.5 downward mile hike to the lighthouse. It's gonna be so fun coming all the way back up this. Oh, I think the exposure's bad. Are we good? Hi, besties. Hi, besties.
Mom, it's 0.2 height, not 0.5.
Sorry, he's correcting me. 0.2 mile hike.
What do you mean monument sign, whatever?
There's a monument sign thing that says Cape Meares. Mahib, it's not a sign. It's this weird big round thing. It's pretty hard to get a picture with that lighthouse, partly because of just how short it is. You're probably going to have your best luck with pictures just on that first little ledge walkway when you come in there. Give your phone to someone because your tripod probably isn't big enough, and just have them take a picture with you in the lighthouse, especially if you want the sea with it. Also, where that first landscape video started from, those rocks over there are a very good place to take pictures. It doesn't even look like it's at the same place. Hi travelers, excuse me for being out of breath. My brother has thrown BB-8 into the sand countless times, and I was running after him, and we are leaving, so now I'm quickly recording this. We are in Cape Kiwanda. I'm not sure how long of a drive that is because we stopped at multiple places along the way, so that also slowed us down. There's a very nice place to get dinner or lunch, or I don't know if they serve breakfast, just up there. And here is the view.
So, we are here with Mahib, the official tour guider, and he thinks that these rocks do not look like faces. I don't know what you guys think.
Anyways, it is day 2, and my brother's in the back laughing like a maniac. It is day 2 of our trip down the west coast, and me vlogging. Or also be day 4. Sorry about that. Right now, we are still in Oregon. We stopped at a few lighthouses, but I didn't really deem those vlog-worthy. They're lighthouses. We stopped at like 4 or 5 of them in the last 4 days. So right now, we are at Face Rock in Oregon. There's a rock here that looks like a face. I found another one that looks like a face, more than what others say is the one that actually looks like a face, but each their own. Here's a view. It is day 3 of our trip to the west coast. Right now we are at the Shrine drive-through tree. You guys have probably heard of the chandelier tree, but the Shrine drive-through tree, this baby is the only one that is actually naturally cut. The chandelier tree is actually man-made, so it was cut man-made. This tree is 3,000 years old, and it's a height of 260 75 feet. You can drive your car through, you can take a picture without your car, whatever you guys prefer. The people in the line are very understanding. Everyone really just wants a perfect picture. Make sure you stop by here. It's in California. We are now at the 2,400-year-old chandelier tree. This thing is 315 feet tall. It has a man-made cutout and it goes all the way up there. Here you can get a absolute perfect picture if you do it in panoramic. It's absolutely amazing, and I don't think there's really any chance of the sun blurring it unless you come, I want to say 5 p.m., but we're here at around 2 or 3. So it's an absolutely perfect picture via pano. You can drive through, but they have something called the 90 days of rush, the 90 days of business. It's the summer months where all the tourists have come in to see the chandelier tree because it's like such an icon of California. So actually, if you guys have a rent-a-car and there's really no point of taking a picture with your rent-a-car, if you park and you walk, you'll be in and out in 15 minutes instead of waiting in line for like an hour or 2. Make sure you use the hack. This quaint little shop, maybe just 20 minutes away from that shrine tree, has to be the definition of a hidden gem. You're going to be on the road, you're going to be driving, it's going to be past some signs that say slow down, sharp curves ahead, and it's going to be right here. It is a shop called Legend of Bigfoot, and it has literally everything. It has wood carvings, it has wind chimes, it has hats, it has anything relating to Bigfoot, it has little garden decorations, snacks, souvenirs, everything you could ever want, and it is just so nice and quaint. It really makes you feel at home, and it's just perfect. Here's some shots. Travelers, we have made it to San Francisco, and right behind me is the Golden Gate Bridge in all her glory. I am down at Fort Point right now, which is a hidden gem and one of the best places to take a picture with the Golden Gate Bridge, because if you go all the way down to the actual fort there, you can get almost under the bridge, but you'll still be able to see both two towers. It's such a unique view of the Golden Gate Bridge, and it'll have people asking you, where did you get that shot? It's Fort Point down, it's literally right under the beginning of the Golden Gate Bridge. This is a very historical point. It's been a fort through World War I, World War II, the Civil War, all of that. And it actually escaped demolition when the Golden Gate Bridge was going to be constructed, and now thankfully we have a great picture spot because of that. Fort Point, the actual fort, is also a museum that is open, I believe, 10 to 5 Friday through Sunday, but check the times before you want to go into the museum. Off to see San Francisco we are. Now we are here at the, what I like to call it, Squiggly Street, taking pictures. You can literally just freely go out onto the road, onto this crosswalk, and take pictures, and the cars are gonna have to turn for you. It's what everyone's doing, and it's what you do to get your Instagram picture, I guess, but be careful. Don't venture out all the way into the middle of the street. We're gonna go find some hidden gems in San Francisco, and I'll keep you guys updated. Travelers, we are finally back home. It was absolutely insane with flights. It turns out they made our 4 o'clock early, so it left at 2 p.m. We were figuring that out at 1:10 p.m. So we rescheduled to 7 o'clock. Then we went to Fisherman's Wharf because we had some early pictures from 2008, I believe, when I was 3. So we went to go take some throwback pictures. And I'm like literally inhaling my mask. And have some clam chowder. I really recommend the clam chowder. It's the only place where you can get clam chowder in the fresh sourdough. Yeah, they put the clam chowder in the sourdough. So we have some of that. We did Ripley's Believe It or Not, and then turns out our flight was pushed to 9. So we went to Ghirardelli Square. Definitely recommend that. It's such a great tour. It's a tourist attraction, but it's also such a great place to get literal Ghirardelli shakes. You'll get like chocolate milkshakes from there. I figured out that I am allergic to some type of cacao because I was having a lot of stomach pain after that. And we had 2 stops. We were originally supposed to stop in Las Vegas, the love of my life. But because our flight was 2 hours late, we literally had 5 minutes at the Las Vegas airport, and then we were off on our flight, so we did not get to go out to the Strip. And then we went to Chicago where we waited for another 3 hours, and now we are back home. So I want to thank you travelers for tagging along with me down the West Coast. Bon voyage to wherever you're off to next.